Hello. Good evening, everyone. And thank you for being such a lovely audience. I know I am standing between you guys and the award ceremony, so I'll promise I'll make this quick. I wanted to spend a few minutes on explaining how Right Shift came to life and how we have arrived at this inspiring event, which is the first edition of Fit is 40 Above 40. So, just before starting that, I wanted to share a small fact with you guys. Back in 1950, do you know what was the life expectancy of Indians? It was 37 years. And now it's almost double. It's almost 70 years. But can we say we are all living healthier or we are only living longer? Studies suggest that 60% of 40 plus people suffer from at least one of the chronic illnesses, either diabetes or heart problem or any of the joint pains. And that's the moment when we thought about making Right Shift. This is a little personal to me because the realization of this hit me when my mother fell and she got fractured. There was a surgery that had to be done, and because she also had a heart problem at 58, it was very complicated. Thankfully, she is okay. But that was a light bulb moment when we pitched this idea to the senior management of ITC, that we should definitely do something about the 40 plus TG in India. Because when we looked around, there was no single brand targeting the 40 plus TG. All the products are being targeted for Gen Z, and nobody is looking at this 40 plus TG, and nobody is looking at the changing nutritional needs with age. And that's why we wanted to create a brand which offers holistic product across breakfast, snacking, main meals, dinner, and dessert options as well, to be able to offer nutrition dense products across consumption occasions. Our product philosophy was very simple. It was control alt delete. The way you do control alt delete to reset, that's why the control alt delete philosophy was built. Control meaning controlling the amount of things that you add in your product, replacing it with nutrition dense ingredients like nuts, seeds, oats, almonds, etc. Alter meaning change the way you make the product. For example, our namkeens are roasted, not fried. We have not used palm oil, we have replaced it with the rice bran oil. Delete meaning deleting some of the baddies completely from the entire range. So for example, we don't have any maida, we don't have any preservatives, all of them are additive free. And that's how we thought about the vision of the product. With the Right Shift, the aim is to hit 10 million people and make them make the right shift by 2030. And that's why the entire event comes to life. Why Fit is 40 above 40? We realized three things actually. One, the role models are changing. People are not just looking at superstars, but they are looking at people around them. And working professionals look up to their leaders. And that's why you in this room help them become the better version of themselves. Second, people celebrate youth. They don't celebrate experience. There is 30 under 30, 40 under 40, but there was no IP that we felt that celebrate 40 above 40. But the research suggests that the best results are achieved by people between the age of 40 and 60, because that's where energy meets experience. And Dr. Batra is here, so he can definitely vouch for that. And the third reason was and the third reason was fitness at work is underrated. Nobody acknowledges people who balance health, wellness, and their deadlines together. We believe somebody who's slogging for 12 hours, 14 hours a day is doing a good job, irrespective of what the mental health of the person is, irrespective of what the fitness of the person is. And that's why we wanted this IP to stand for fitness beyond 40, and how we can celebrate leaders who balance boardrooms with breathwork, disciplines with deadlines, and thanks to BW, the entire event has come to life. A big thanks to BW team, Dr. Batra, Swamijit, and the entire team. Big thanks to jury members who were there throughout the time to evaluate all the nominations that had come through. As some of the jury members earlier said, there is no winner, there is no loser. We had to reward 40 people, but all 369 nominations that had received, all of them are winners in their own way. So without further ado, I would love you guys to take the stage and start the award ceremony. Thank you.